Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below. Oh, hey look, it's Ant-Man. Oh no, please help me.
You suck.
That was a huge ass. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers Legacy figure. It's Inferno. Yes, Predacon Inferno, one of my favorite characters from the old Beast Wars cartoon. So happy to see this guy come into the Legacy line. He looks amazing. So let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. For the royalty! So here we have Inferno in the packaging, and it's that same kind of open box that I just absolutely hate. Yeah, it's got the Legacy logo up there. We got some artwork of the ant down there. Side of the package has some really nice artwork of the character. This side has the poster, so just kind of a close-up. There's the Legacy logo up top, and there he is in the box. Looks pretty cool. Love the artwork down there. That looks pretty darn nice. Transformers Legacy. The side of the box, it's got him in robot and ant mode. It's interesting it doesn't say Beast Wars Universe on this guy, but yeah. So the side of the package has got the poster that we get in the Legacy line. And back of the package just shows him going from robot to ant mode right there. So just kind of a close-up of that. There he is. His butt all splayed out. Very cool. Transforms in 26 steps. And that's really about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy out of box and see what we think. So here we have Inferno out of the packaging, and this figure looks gorgeous. I love the reds. I love the translucent blue in the eyes. The blue metallic paint is really, really good. It's got some very nice paint fades on it. Very cool. He's got all these little legs everywhere. Even the weapon, even though it's Energon fused, looks pretty darn good. Very impressed with the look of this figure. Now, he does come with the one accessory, so let's take a look at that really, really quick. So it's basically his blaster, and it's in this translucent red with some silvery gray paint on it. And it looks pretty good for the most part. It plugs into his butt on the back, which I will show off. He's got the big old booty. But yeah, not a bad little weapon piece. So articulation on this figure, the head is on a ball joint. It's really nice. Unfortunately, there is no jaw articulation. That is a shame. He does have a waist twist right there. All the legs do move. Arms move out like that. They also move up and down. We have a twist at the upper arm. Which is nice right there. We have double jointed elbows, mainly for transformation. And then really nothing at the hands. Legs kick up that far. Legs still move everywhere. Leg kicks that far back. Get these ant legs out the way. He does splay out really, really nice, which is cool. He does have a twist at the upper leg. And then he's got a double jointed knee, again, really for transformation. And then his ankles do move downward, and he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance, with both feet still flat on the floor. Now, this figure does have another play gimmick with his booty back here, the great big old booty, so we can unclamp this, and then lift this up, spread it out, and then we're going to twist this piece around, and then fold it down. And we have his flight mode that we see in the original Beast Wars cartoon. You can take his gun and then plug it into the back for the jet propeller. So that looks really good. I love the metallic blue and all the detail on the inside. And this actually spins. Well, probably don't want to use that pedal, but straighten that up. But yeah, it does spin around. Unfortunately, it's not like the old gimmick, but it does move, and that is pretty darn impressive. The fact that they added that gimmick in there for this figure, very nice homage to the original Beast Wars figure. This just absolutely awesome, and a great way to display this up on the shelf. Definitely cool. Lots of fun. Big booty insect. Alright. Said that this guy did not have an articulated jaw, and I was incorrect. He actually does, and that is amazing. It was just really, really stiff, so if you get this figure, it will articulate the head upwards. The joint just might be super stiff, and this may put him in my top 10 figure list for 2023. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love all the detail. The head sculpt is perfect, the paint's nice, the skin detail on the ant, I guess, like shell detail, very nice. Love the reds, love the purple fades on it. The translucent eyes are gorgeous. I mean, this thing is absolutely wonderfully painted and sculpted. Looking at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted well. Love that ant head. Love all the metallic blues. The paint on his back and on the abdomen just looks nice. All the little details, the bumps and creases, all the robot parts. I mean, this thing looks very, very nice. And the fact that we can get the abdomen in the same position that he was in the cartoon show, I think that's just a phenomenal, phenomenal thing, and this might hit one of my best figures of 2023. And taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, sculpted well, love the black, love the metallic blues, the red, all of the detail that's on there. He's got the little black toes. Just a great job, and it stands so well, even with that great big top-heavy booty hanging off of the back. It's just a really well-done figure with some solid, solid joints. And finally, taking a look at the figure with the flying gimmick opened up, the abdomen opened up. This looks really, really good. Again, a great way to display it up on the shelf. Get yourself a little flight stand. The fact that they painted the internal components of the little abdomen petals, the metallic blue, and put all the detail in there, that is just fantastic. And it rotates. Really, really nice homage to that original Beast Wars toy. For comparison, here we have Legacy Inferno next to the Legacy Armada Hotshot, and as you can see, he's definitely a lot bigger than Hotshot here, which, you know, it's kind of cool because he's a pretty tall character. Well, I guess technically he would be a lot smaller because he's a Predacon from Beast Wars, but he's a lot cooler character, so I like the fact he's definitely a bit bigger, which is nice to see up on the shelf. Now, transformation on this figure is not too terribly difficult, so the first thing that we want to do here is we're going to straighten out the arms and kind of get them off to the side. Then you're going to pull the abdomen kind of back up here a little. You want to make sure that this pedal is folded upward underneath the large one. So if it's like that, just twist it around and then fold that up there so you get it like that. Then we're going to unhook the little bug head here, so this can be a little difficult. Just pop that open like that, and then we're going to open up the skull just like this, and then we're going to fold out the pincers all the way out, spread them out a little bit if you want to, and then we're going to push the face down into the other face and get the legs out the way, and then we're going to close up the ant head over the robot head. So we're just going to lift this up and snap this together just like that. Straighten your stuff out the way you want to. So it's going to look kind of like this. And then what we want to do next is fold up the arms like this. And these little claws are going to go, or toes are going to go into the shoulders. You've got tabs that are also going to go in the shoulders here. The legs are all going to be in the way through this whole mess, so you're just going to have to move these guys out the way, and you're going to want to kind of push these downward and get the fingers in the little pieces, and then you're going to clip the shoulder pieces together, and it's going to be real fidgety, but once you actually get it together and get them all into the right tabs, it will be nice and stiff. So just kind of play with it until you can get them in there, locked into place. And just kind of close these together. And then once they're together, you can straighten the legs out a little bit, and it'll be nice and secure. This. So just make sure this one goes down. Clamp this one in. It's going to be real fidgety to get these in there, so you're going to have to play with it until you can get them to snap into place. Alright, so just find that little piece, get it in there. Like I said, you're just going to have to fiddle fart with it until you get them into place. And once they snap in, you'll be good to go. There we go. Got it into place. There we go. And then what we want to do next is get these legs up out of the way. They'll just be in the way the whole time. But we want to get this booty up out the way again, and we're going to spin the waist around backwards like this. So the red piece is facing forward, and then you're going to push that red piece forward. So lift the waist forward like this. So it kind of looks like he's at a 90-degree angle, like that. And then what we want to do next is fold our footsies down like this. And then we're going to collapse the knees into themselves. So kind of work them back downwards and collapse into themselves. These can be kind of stiff, so just kind of with it. There's a plug that will go together. Push your feet down so that the legs are kind of like that. And then you want to move the legs backwards. Don't move the hip. Leave the hip there, but move the legs backward like this. And then you're going to connect the two legs together. And then when you put the little abdomen down, get the legs out the way. So you're going to put the abdomen down over the legs like this. And then they're going to clamp up around like this. So you're just going to push these pedals up in there. And it can be a tight fit, so be aware of that. Just kind of fiddle with it until you can get it into place. This might pop off on the other side. Just make sure you get it clamped together. And once they actually go into place, it secures very tightly. And then you can lift your little antenna up, straighten your legs out where you want them to go. Straighten out your legs. Alright, so let's get the gun out the way and get the legs finished out. So just straighten the back legs down. They will line up proper, and we've got him in his ant mode. And this is a pretty good-sized little bug. So taking a look at the ant mode here, this thing looks really, really cool. I like the paint. The eyes on it look good. He's got the little pincers. The fade on the insect armor looks really nice. He's got that big old abdomen, and the legs pretty much hide underneath, so it's not too bad. Not too much robot kibble hanging underneath. Love those translucent blue eyes. This faded paint looks really good. You've got the pincers that have the articulation. Definitely dig that. All the legs are articulated, and they hold up really well, so that's pretty cool and pretty high off the ground. All the molded detail looks really, really good. I mean, this thing just looks really, really slick. Now, you can take the gun and you can put it on the little port on the top here is what the instructions say to do. So you can just plug the weapon in and you've got him ready for attack mode. Yeah, pretty darn good-looking beast mode. So is the Transformers Legacy Predacon Inferno something that you want in your Transformers collection? I want to say yes. If you are a Beast Wars fan, I think this is a must-have. If you are an Inferno completist, this is definitely a must-have. It has a lot of great homages to the original toy And the character from Beast Wars was amazing. He was fantastic. One of my favorite. He was just nuts. And they really, really bring out it in the sculpt and the paint. I mean, it brings the character to life in the modern day. And it's a really, really well done figure. I mean, the joints are stiff. It's got a great beast mode. It's got some great homages to the original toy with the play gimmicks. And it's painted well, it's sculpted well. It's just an all-round good figure. So if you see this, I definitely recommend picking him up. So there he is, Predacon Inferno from Transformers Legacy for the royalty. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos. And follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.